Hi everyone, welcome back to Barre with Sarah and another Friday challenge. Wait, but it's not Friday you say, and I know, although in a pandemic, do days really matter? I'm not sure that they do. Anyway, so long story short, I have some family obligations on Friday, so I had some time today, so I thought I'd film that Friday challenge for you today. I really am committed to getting one out every week because I think it's important sometimes if we can't have a very long workout, we can still get something short in. And I know I'm feeling a little stiff, so today's Friday challenge is going to focus on the middle back and some stretching for the middle back, so our thoracic spine. So all you need for this workout is a mat or a towel. I would recommend some sort of pillow you can get something from your sofa, from your bed. This is my yoga bolster. You could also make do with a yoga block or a heavy book if you have that. And it's going to be helpful if you have a wall or something sturdy that you can do one of the stretches against. We're going to do a few quick exercises to warm up. Now again, we're not trying to really exert the back, but we do want to get some blood flowing in the body, especially if you've been sitting. And then we're going to go ahead and move into the stretches. All right, let's get started. I'll move my bolster too far out of the way. All right, so we're going to go ahead and come down onto all fours on the mat. So hopefully you can see my hips are stacked above my knees. And I've got nice wide starfish hands with my wrists underneath my shoulders in a nice tabletop. You can also tuck the toes under if you get more stability. So we're just going to start with some bird dogs, and that's reaching the left leg and the right arm forward and just holding for a beat, then replacing and going to the other side. So we don't have to go super fast, but we are thinking about stretching nice and long, a nice flex foot in the back for me, and wobbling is normal. So if you're feeling a little wobbly today, again, you can tuck that back foot under, as you see me doing. You can also put those feet flat. Think about pressing that shin into the mat. And if you need to, you can just do the legs. So if you feel unsteady, you can keep your arms planted and just do legs. Let's get a couple more in on each side. Just feeling some heat in the body. One more each side, please. Great job. Go ahead and come back to your tabletop. Inhale, bring the chest forward into cow. And then exhale, rounding the back. Head drops, chin to chest, rib tight. Inhale, back to cow. Exhale, cow. One more time, inhale, cow. Really broadening the collarbone. And exhale, head dropping to cow. Then come to neutral. Tuck those toes and press up into downward dog. Remember, if you're feeling tight in your hamstrings, you can always bend those knees. I just want you to shift forward into plank and back into downward dog. Again, we're just building a little bit of heat in the body. Nothing too intense today. If you're looking for a back strengthening exercise set, as soon as this video is done filming, I'll link to my prone back challenge. That's 4 exercises for the back body. Let's do one more time. Down dog, plank, and drop those knees. All right, hopefully a little bit warmer. Now we're going to do our stretches for the mid-back. So that's the thoracic spine. As a reminder, you've got the lumbar spine, that's the low back, and then you have the cervical spine. That's the upper spine that terminates at the skull. We're working on that middle back. So we're going to start by going to a wall. All right, so what I'd like you to do, I'm a little bit far away, but I'm going to talk you through it, don't worry, is to take whatever leg is closer to the wall, and you're just going to go ahead and place your foot flat on the floor, knee above the ankle. And you're gonna belly all the way up, I guess not belly up, leg all the way up to that wall. So I have my outer thigh flush against the wall. On the back side, as you can see, I've got my shin on the ground, I've got my knee underneath my head. I want you to go ahead and bring your hands to heart center, and we're just gonna start to twist. So when I twist, I'm gonna twist towards the wall. So here I am, I'm gonna twist and open and come back. I want you to stay upright. And I also want you to really press into that wall. So you're pressing both down into the foot and into the wall. What is this doing? Well, this is helping us isolate the thoracic spine. And that's why I want you to press into that wall, because the lumbar spine wants to move. What I want is twisting from that mid-back. Let's do a couple more. Open. Just increasing the mobility of that spine. Just hold for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Return. Okay, let's switch that out. And remember, you can always put a towel or a pillow underneath that knee if you have any tenderness. So again, I'm going to come back to that wall. Now I've got my right leg all the way up against that wall. Trying to stay stacked. I know my camera alignment's not perfect, but trust that I'm stacked. Bring my hands to heart center, rolling the shoulders down the back. I'm going to rotate towards that wall. And as I twist, go ahead and exhale. Inhale to center. This is not, you don't have to go very quickly. And you want that the head to follow, the gaze to follow the torso. Again, keep pressing into that wall for me. I'm pressing down into the front foot. Let's do one more and hold. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back. Nice job. Okay, go ahead and come back to your mat. And you can have your bolster, your pillow, your block. Just have that handy. We're going to go into thoracic rotation. This is one of my favorites. We do this in class a lot. So you're back in your tabletop. I want you to take your right hand to right ear. And we're just going to rotate up and come back down. Your range of motion depends on your flexibility. So when you feel that that's enough, you're going to stop. So maybe you rotate to here. That's great. And again, we want that gaze, that head to stay in line with the spine as we end. Nice job. One more time. This time extending that arm all the way up. And then we're going to come down and thread that needle. And go ahead and unwind yourself. Let's go to the other side. I'm going to rotate around for us. Okay, so now we're bringing that left hand to left ear. And rotating up. Ooh, this is the tight side. And down. Remembering that side to side variation is normal. Up. And down. On this next one, I want you to extend your arm all the way out as you rotate up. And now thread that arm through. All right, and come up. We're going to come down and do just some little mini prone back pulses. So if you are pregnant and showing, so past 16 to 20 weeks, I want you to skip this one. So planting those feet about mat width apart, feet, tops of feet pressing into the floor. We're going to go ahead and stack, hand on top of hand, and we're just going to do some baby prone back lifts. So head coming down, just going to do a little mini lift and lower. lift. These are mini. 2 inches off the ground, that's it. Up, a little down. I want you to think about pinching and pulling in that mid-back. I want you to see if you can bring the movement there and lessen your lumbar. That's one reason we're restricting the amount of motion. Let's do one more. Nice job. Go ahead and press back into child's pose, knees wide, feet together. All right, from this child's pose, you can stay here, but to get even more in the back, we're gonna go into prayer arms. So you can lift your head and watch me for a minute, and then you can join. I'm gonna put my forehead back down on the mat. I'm gonna bend my arms at the elbows and bring my hands together. So again, sitting deeply back into that child's pose, head comes down. Arms are gonna bend. Hands are gonna meet at the base of the neck. If you went into the prayer arms, go ahead and put your arms down and press up. All right, we have one more stretch. This is a really delicious one. This is a spine twist specifically for the thoracic spine. So generally when we go into this spine twist, we get really deeply into the lumbar spine. And don't worry, I'll give you a chance to get a lumbar release. But we're gonna really try to keep it in our mid-back. So it's gonna be a little different. This is why you need your bolster, your pillow. So go ahead and put that on the right side of your body. You can come all the way down onto your back. So just like we do for most of our spine twists, we're going to go ahead and put that right leg down. And with your arms, you can come out perhaps to a T. Maybe that would feel good to you. I want you to take that left knee into the chest, and then we're going to rotate up and over. So this is just like a spine twist, but we're going to twist a little bit differently. So again, it's not that you won't feel the twist in the lumbar, but we're keeping it a little bit higher. So you can adjust that pillow. If you want a little more, you can walk your right hand out to bring your shoulders more flush to the ground. Right now, this left shoulder's up in the air. So I'm gonna walk that right shoulder out to deepen the twist. And if you want still more, take your gaze over towards your left hand and breathe. All right, if you want that lumbar twist, all you need to do is remove that bolster and let that leg fall all the way over, and you're going to feel the twist deeper in the spine. All right, I want you to grab those abs, pull that knee up, bring your other knee into the chest, give it a little roll around, just a little release. Move your bolster, your pillow, your block, your book to the other side for me. And let's send that left leg long. Bring that right knee in. And now again, I'm just going to come up and over. And by elevating this leg, it's going to help the twist stay higher. So adjust that bolster as you need it. And again, you can see now on this side, the shoulders up and off the ground. So I'm going to take my left hand, the other side, and I'm going to slide my shoulder out. If this hurts your neck or it's really intense, I want you to take your gaze up. If you want more, take the gaze up toward the right hand. All right, if you want to go all the way into the lumbar spine, you can remove that pillow and let the knee and foot fall over. Now your knee doesn't have to touch. Right here, my knee's not touching, but my foot is, but I can feel it stretch a little bit lower in the back. So the further the knee goes, the more it's going to move down here into the lower spine. By elevating, we keep the twist elevated as well. Go ahead and grab those abs, rotate back, and let's do one last little hug, little roll side to side, and then go ahead and rock yourself to sleep. So thank you for joining me for this Friday challenge, not on a Friday, and for taking good care of your spine. Like I said, I'll go ahead and link my prone back workout in the description below. So if you'd like to pair those two, that would be a really great 15-20 minute back target for you. Thanks everyone, and I hope to see you next week at Express Barre with Sarah. Bye.